All right, let's see. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What a brutal uh, YouTube experience here. All right, guys. I apologize. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. What's going on, Desi V? Yeah, third time's a charm, Hidden. We're going to keep trying this as long as it takes. I'm going to just keep it going. Let's keep pushing through this. Hopefully, we can get through this stream tonight. I apologize. It's a shame because it is disruptive. I'm trying to conversate with you fine people, and YouTube is not showing the courtesy that it should. All right. Thank you guys for coming back. Please smash that like button. It helps to make my videos more visible throughout the community. All right. We were doing AB Silver's roll, so I'm just going to get going here. Sorry, AB Silver. And fingers crossed. Still, I feel like, I wish I could do something to help Paul. So, unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with tonight. Oh, look at that. That's actually a pretty cool toner. We'll pull that aside. Although I know AB doesn't collect them, he probably can will upgrade for dimes. All right. Shame on you, YouTube. Dead center. That's a 1971. All right, AB Silver. Let's see if we can find anything in the final roll. Unfortunately, not. So, AB, you get the toner, and you get a Saca spin with a 2 times multiplier here. So, AB, TG, we're hanging in there, TG. We are dealing with a lot of technical issues on YouTube. Oh, my goodness. Boom! Walker! The first Walker on the Saca spin. Gigi has done it. That is a Walker times 2. So 2 Walkers for AB Silver. That's a 1944 and a 1943. So there you have it. The first Walkers of the night go to AB Silver. All right, AB, we will add that to your wallet. There you have it. Let's pull this out. This is paid for. And there you have it. So AB Silver, there's some gold in there. And let's get AB Silver 4 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. Remember, guys, it's an entry for every $10 that you donate. So I am going to lay these out here, and we will begin. Number 2, number 86, number 33, and number 87. So that is 2, 86. There you see the underline underneath the 6, 33, and 87. What's going on, Rita? Rita, we are having some very, very frustrating technical difficulties on tonight's stream. But thank you for being here, Rita. I'm glad you were able to get into the stream. This is take 3, so hopefully we can hopefully that's where it'll end. So Triple S, you're up next. 8 rolls for Triple S. So let's get right into it. Triple S, are you in the building? We're going to open these rolls for you, and I'm going to push through. We did have some giveaways that we will be playing some games for and doing some random comment pickers. And let's take a look and see what we can find for Triple S. Oh, no worries, telephone guy. You just being here hanging out is all I ask. I appreciate you being here. You know what, Mikey? I'm going to keep trying as long as it takes. You know, we do have a long list of donators here, and I want to make sure that I go through all the roles. And, you know, we have some great prizes here as well. So I definitely don't plan on abandoning the stream. However, I know it's going to lose me a lot of subscribers to continue to reboot and reboot and reboot these streams. But have to get it done. We have to get it done. We will push through. We shall overcome. All right. Let's see here. This is a 2000. Close, but no cigar. And that's a 1993. Still looking for the first silver of the night. All right. I hope you're feeling better, Gene. And I'm that as well. 1977. Oh, boy. We are experiencing some more lagging here. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. All right, we are back. How brutal is that, huh, guys? Talk about a damper on a beautiful Friday night. Obviously, considering the circumstances that we are all going through, can't we all just come together in unison for a Friday night stream without any technical difficulties? Is that too much to ask? 3 more rolls. 3 more rolls for Triple S, and then we are moving on to a full box for Casey Rhodes. Casey Rhodes, are you in the building? Is Casey here? All right. Brad Bird says our local Walmart put up cart barriers and caution tape to limit the amount in store. Yeah, I showed a video on last Friday night stream of a supermarket in Brooklyn where the line was around the block, around the corner. It was just hard to kind of, it was hard to process it. You know, them people must have been waiting for well over 2 to 3 hours just to get in the store. So, you know, these are going to be ongoing issues, unfortunately. And all we can do is take it as a test of our will to push through tough times like this. All right, let's see here. All right, Triple S, we got you 3 toners here, but let's get you a Saca spin with a 2 times multiplier. And Gigi, would you like to do the honors for Triple S? Yes. All right, thank you, Gigi girl. Triple S, good luck. All right, Casey Rhodes, you are on deck. And could it be? Oh, so close. 40%er. 40%er. So I know Triple S is going to want to go for that second spin. So a 40%er. Now you have option to choose between 2 spins or a spin times 2. That allows you to try for the best possible outcome. So Gigi, Spin number 2 for triple S. Good luck. Again, are you kidding me? Another 40 percenters. So those 2 walkers that came out earlier were a blip in the radar. Maybe we can pull some more. So that is 2 40 percenters here for triple S. 2 40 percenters and 3 toners. Let's get you your wallet. Triple S. Let's get Triple S's wallet here. All right, Triple S, here we go. Thank you for coming back, Silver Balls, and for everyone in the chat, thank you guys for being tolerant and patient and dealing with these technical difficulties. I appreciate you guys coming back here. And there you have it. Triple S, you will get 4 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. So let's get you your 4 entries, and then we are going to do a full box for Casey Rhodes. All right, 4 entries. I will read them off, and then I will show them as I enter them in the jackpot box. Number 52, number 8, number 37, and number 30. So there you have it. Number 52, number 8, number 37, and number 30 for Triple S. And I apologize that I am kind of rushing through that there, but I want to make sure that we can get to every single person on the queue tonight. I want to make sure we can give prizes away as well. So there is a lot to do. And with these technical difficulties, who knows? So we're going to take these 8 rolls and put them aside here because Casey Rhodes has donated for an entire box of $50. So here we go. Box number 2. Trusty Kershaw. Rip its head off. All right, Casey Rhodes. Here we go, Casey Rhodes. So here's the deal, Casey Rhodes. You will have a 6 times multiplier, and you will also receive 25 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. So by far, the odds will be in your favor. All right, Casey Rhodes. I'm not seeing any enders, but there's only one way to find out. Let's see if there's silver in these rolls. All right, Casey, good luck. And thank you so much for the generous donation. We're going to search here, and hopefully the silver gods will come through for us. We still have 8 rolls in box number 1, so we will pick up on the next donator, which will be Paul Hampton. So, Paul, you are on deck. We have a full box, so you guys sit back, relax, and hopefully the worst of the technical difficulties are behind us. That way we can converse and conversate. Rita, I am sorry to hear that. That is horrible, especially with what's going on. This is, a very difficult time for many people and for the hospital system. So I hope that your mom can get the proper care that she needs. Casey Rhodes, would you like this orange coin here? It's orange on one side. Kennedy, would I be able to shout that out for you? I'm not sure didn't want to put you on the spot or anything, but you let me know if I'm able to do that, Kennedy. Or maybe we can talk behind the scenes about it. All right, Casey says, I do not want that painted coin. All right, so Kennedy, I spoke to her behind the scenes. She's currently making personalized tumblers. So if you guys are interested, unfortunately, Kennedy needed to find another source of income, as many people during this situation are out of work. So if you can, if you have the means, reach out to Kennedy. She is doing custom tumbler work, and if you guys have it in your hearts to support, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. And also, Kennedy, I would like to go on record and say that I am interested, so I will be in touch with you. If you can send me some pics, that way we can get some of those tumblers here in New York. And the search continues. By a show of hands, how many of you guys in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you have been laid off because of this pandemic? You know, it's a very tough situation. It's nothing to be ashamed of because, you know, we're all going through it. You see it all around us. And unfortunately, it's nothing that we could control. All we can do is control how we persevere and how we move forward. That's a toner. Nice toner there. Let me know if you want the toners, Casey. This is another toner, 1983. And you can always upgrade the toners for silver if you choose as well. And there you go. Kennedy did put her email in the chat. So guys, you know, support Kennedy. Let's support each other. If anyone else has anything that they are doing that they would like to plug on the channel, you know, you can reach out to me behind the scenes, or you can just go ahead and plug it in the chat. This is the time where we need to come together and help each other. And I must say, guys, you have helped me so much with your support. You know, Mrs. Plata, for those that don't know, has not been working for the past couple of weeks. She is in the medical field. However, they did run out of safety equipment, which forced Miss Plata to make a very tough decision on whether to put herself at risk or you know, stay home and protect herself and her family. That is interesting there. I mean, for us, it was a no-brainer, but at the same time, you know, she has a big heart. She wants to help people. She wants to be there for those that are in need. But you need the proper equipment to protect yourself, guys. You know, I'm seeing a lot of videos from nurses in New York and, you know, all over, really. And it's heartbreaking because they are left with such a tough dilemma. The dilemma is, do I keep working, putting myself at risk and possibly putting my family in danger, or do I leave and figure out how I'm going to get by? And it's a decision that no one wants to make, but unfortunately, we are forced to make that decision. I'm sorry to hear that, Mercer. Alistair says San Diego just had a 4.6 earthquake, as if there isn't enough going on. like I said, guys, you know, this is a test of our character. It's a test of our resolve. How can we overcome and push through? Because there is the light at the end of the tunnel. So many of us aren't seeing it yet, but there is. Jean says Mrs. Plata needs to be with her family, and she made the right decision. Give her a hug for us. Mrs. Plata, darling angel. Sweetness. I have a special delivery from Jean here. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. Mrs. Plata is in the building, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
And it has been a joy to have her home. I tell you that much. You know, having all the family at home provides a sense of peace for me. All right, Casey, we will upgrade the toners for silver. Excuse me, Gigi, what are you wearing there? It looks like you're going out on this Friday night.
Me and Mommy have matching dresses.
Oh, it looks like the girls are playing dress up tonight. Mrs. Plata is in the building. Who caught the Mrs. Plata face reveal on Tuesday night? Right? Let's see how many people reference back to Tuesday night's auction. Mrs. Plata said, "How could you do that while I'm eating an orange? Stuffing my face with a slice of orange." Oranges are phenomenal. But these are the clementines. The clementine oranges are our favorites.
Do you want me to?
No, thank you. Unless everyone wants to hear Saca Plata chew on some. Oh, we had a coin explosion here. Chew on some oranges. Looks like Ethan wants an orange.
No, he wants pretzels.
Ethan, pretzels, Ethan? All right, let's see here. Hunting for the first silver of the night, and I am not going to lie to you guys. This has been an uphill battle for me to find silver as of late, but I am pleased to at least be able to provide a consolation of a bunch of jackpot prizes. What's going on, Petty Dog? Petty Dog is in the building. Roof, roof. I don't want to bark too loud because I am experiencing not only technical difficulties on YouTube, but my webcam is also heightening my volume, which for you guys know I'm already loud as it is. Mrs. Plata with the mm-hmm. That was perfectly timed. I'm used to that, Mrs. Plata. Mm-hmm. I hear that about 3 times a day, which, you know, is give or take. Some days are more than others. Penny Dog, how's everything? I hope you guys are safe and sound in your area. Let's see here. Rita says New York City has offered some respiratory and other specialists 8,000 plus normal pay 36,000 a week from here. Wow. Yeah, I believe the government or the states are in desperate need of medical professionals. And more of these medical professionals are getting sick, which is why the need continues to grow. Uh, you know, they're running out of equipment, and then they're being forced to use just one mask, one pair of gloves, etc. Then next thing you know, they're getting sick, and they're bringing that to their families. So it's a very tough situation for not just the obviously the people that are sick, but the people that are on the front lines trying to do their best to help the people in need. All right, let's take a look here. we are doing a full box for Casey Rhodes. Casey, we're approaching the halfway point. What's going on, Rosebud? Sorry I didn't see you there earlier, Rosebud. Welcome. Rosebud says, unfortunately, N95 masks are not effective. So there is the back and forth dilemma as to what is effective and what is not. N95 masks do have a filtering system built into them, but I believe what you're referring to may be the medical masks that do not have the filtration system in place. You know, they're urging everyone in New York now to wear masks when going out, but not to use the N95 masks because the healthcare professionals are in desperate need of those masks. And Mama Plata's in the building, everybody. What's going on, Mom? How's what is the dog? I forgot the dog's name. Ziggy. How's Ziggy doing? Mama Plata has a new dog, everybody. And the dog's name is Ziggy. All right, that's a hold, Kennedy. So we will pull that aside for you, Casey Rhodes. What's going on, Jeep and John? The W King has graced us with his presence. What's going on, brother? Hope all is well in your area. Yeah, the newest addition to the Saca Plata family is Ziggy. Oh, I can pull up a picture, Penny Dog. I will absolutely pull up a picture. Do you have a picture, Mrs. Plata?
Yeah.
All right.
I have a couple.
All right. And Mama Plata, don't let Penny Dog's name fool you. Her name is Penny Dog, but she actually cannot stand dogs. Not one bit. I'm just kidding. I am only kidding. I am kidding, Penny Dog. Don't, oh, here we go. This is it right here. Check that out. So beautiful.
It's a poodle.
It's adorable. He's adorable. Look at that. Don't you just want to like squeeze the life out of this little thing?
No.
Oh, so adorable. Let's just stare at this for the next half hour. All right. Ziggy, I think you got enough TV time. We'll see you soon, Ziggy. Oh, that is adorable. Brings a tear to my eyes. But that's not because of how cute it is. That's because I'm highly allergic to animals.
Not to Ziggy.
Not to Ziggy. I am not allergic to Ziggy. So we have yet to see Ziggy, but we are planning this weekend, hopefully, to figure out a way to get together. Obviously, it's much more difficult during these times. All right. So George, we are aggressively looking for silver, but we are striking out right now. That's a 2005 NIFC. However, we have 10 jackpot prizes, including a 2-ounce Libertad and a 1-ounce American Silver Eagle, just to name two. We also have a jackpot prize courtesy of Dizzy Giraffe. So thank you once again for that, Dizzy. We are approaching the halfway point. And then we will get Casey Rhodes 6 times multiplier on the Saca spin. George, I did receive your PayPal. I think what happened was that when I received it, that's probably when we had to cut the first stream. But Yes, George, you are on the queue. And thank you so much for the donation, George. All right. The suspense, the anticipation. This is a 1992. And Penny Dog is going to accept donations for her first box of halves this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. And what time will that be, Penny Dog? You know, I know you enjoy the hunt, the whole thrill of the hunt, and the aspect of everything that goes into a cornhole hunt. But I know it's very difficult when you're not receiving contributions to the channel. Like it's very difficult to give giveaways consistently and things like that. So I completely understand. But I am happy to know that you are going to be accepting donations for your half dollars. Not to mention, I know you were having trouble receiving half dollars, so I'm glad you were able to pick some up, get your hands on some. That's 2004 NIFC. This is 1997. Yeah, Penny Dog and Treasure Turd have amazing chemistry on screen and uh, always have me laughing as well. So that will be 4:30 Eastern Time on Wednesday. Penny Dog will be accepting donations for half-dollar hunts. And heck, I'm sure if anyone wants to donate, you guys don't have to wait till Wednesday. I'm sure Penny Dog will accept donations today if anyone is looking to contribute. Hopefully, you can find a bunch of silver, way more than me, because we are finding zilch, zero, nada. Bicentennial. So on deck is Paul Hampton, followed by Silver Balls. Silver OCD says seniors, disabled, retired folks who have not filed a tax return are no longer required to file to get the stimulus check that was overturned 2 days ago. Thanks for the update, Silver OCD. And what do you guys plan on spending the stimulus check? Is it spent already? I'm sure most of us have it already spent. When I receive it, I think a big portion of it is going to go towards a word that starts with S and ends with R. I have no idea what that word is. And Scott Jarvis says, bills. Can you pay my bills? Pay my telephone bills. Yep, bills, bills, bills. And we are searching, we are hunting. We are more than halfway through. Mercer says, attention, we are under lockdown orders for the state of Alabama until further notice. Just issued orders from our governor. Yeah, I think it was only a matter of time, Mercer. I honestly questioned why they didn't do it sooner. But I guess better late than never. The issue is, if you don't act upon it quick enough, then the spread is just going to go on its own. To contain something like that. I mean, you see how quickly it spread throughout California and New York. That is a bicentennial here. But I often look at what's going on in the world today, and I wonder if this is going to be a new normal. Is it going to be a requirement going forward? How long is this going to last? Is this something that we're going to have to wear masks on a daily basis every time we go out? Are we going to have curfew going forward? Is there going to be more restriction in what we're able to do in our daily lives? These are legitimate questions that I wonder about. Oof, look at this. What in the world is that? Okay. Well, I guess this 1971 and this bicentennial are meant to be the. Oh, it broke. All right. I'm not going to touch that. That's just going in the grinder. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what we want to find in a box of $50. All right. Silver OCD had said, "You sound kind of congested," which was my, I was afraid that would seem like what's going on here, but it's actually just the audio of my webcam. I don't want anyone to jump to any conclusions. I am feeling fabulous, healthy, and strong. Kind of hungry. I could go for a sandwich right now. Then again, I could always go for a sandwich. But I'm fortunate to be feeling 100%, as well as the family. The 2001 here. Rita says, been on lockdown here. Can go to the grocery store, gas, liquor store, and restaurant pickups. Now, one thing that they're starting to do here, and guys, New York has a head start on most of the other states. So what goes on in here, maybe you can prepare and brace for it in your state. But now the grocery stores are starting to close down. We can no longer, we're limited in takeout. We can no longer order. There are only a select amount of restaurants that are delivering. Some of the bigger chain restaurants. This is marked, but it is a toner of some sort, so we'll pull that out. And that's another one. So at least you're getting some toners, Casey Rhodes, that you'll be able to swap out for silver. So the grocery stores are closing down more frequently, and the restaurants are closed. We had Domino's Pizza for lunch today because that was one of the only places in our area. So we've been fully dependent on keeping our freezer packed full of meat. So guys, do not wait. Do not wait to stack up on the essentials, food, water, anything that you need in your home. Do not wait because things will get worse. And we have to prepare and protect ourselves and our families. And I never would have imagined things to escalate this quickly. We all knew of the virus, but how many of us thought that we would get hit to this extent? I think the fact that we were surprised and that we are surprised in our current situation is because of the fact that we underestimated the severity of this virus. So Casey Rhodes, what I normally do for NIFCs and toners, you can upgrade to silver according to the melt value of the item. So we round up or round down depending on what's closer. So for instance, 2 NIFCs. I would have to check the silver price as of right now, but normally 3 NIFCs get you a rosy dime. If you want to upgrade to a 90%er, I believe that's 12 NIFCs and toners. So you're basically using the NIFCs and toners as a purchase for silver at melt value, which anytime you can get silver at melt is a steal. And being that I already include silver in the Saca spin and in the jackpots, is why I'm not as lenient in terms of the upgrades. But I often get requests to upgrade towards silver, and it ends up being very satisfying to those. So we will see what we can get you here. It looks like we're approaching a full roll of NIFCs and toners. Julie, I am in Queens, New York, which unfortunately is the worst of the 5 boroughs in New York. They have the most cases right now. I believe Manhattan may be a close second, and the hospital, Elmhurst Hospital, is really struggling to stay afloat, guys. All we can do is just try to keep our distance. And even earlier today, I had an inspection for my lease. My car lease is expiring at the end of the month, so I had an inspection this morning. I wore a mask. The person that inspected the vehicle wore a mask, and I gave them a care package of gloves, water, and essentials for them. But yeah, it's just something that I haven't been able to get used to. You go outside and all you see are people in masks. Thank you, Julie. I think about people like my good friend Viera Coins, who lives in Elmhurst, and a couple of his friends were hospitalized for testing positive for coronavirus. You hear on YouTube of people like Blue Ridge Silverhound testing positive for the coronavirus. These are just horrible things. Rosebud says, I have NIFCs, but I don't get their value. No one is buying them anywhere at any price above face value. Now, here's the thing. NIFCs, they're not intended for circulation, as we know, but the mintage, I believe, is what people seem to be, as far as their collectability, I believe that the mintage is what drives people to collect these NIFCs. I personally do not collect NIFCs, although I used to. However, the accumulation, I go through about 6 boxes a week, 4 to 6 boxes a week, and the accumulation of NIFCs is ridiculous. So I'm a silver stacker primarily. So I'm not big on the NIFCs, which is why I also allow people to upgrade the NIFCs. But there are many people, some of which are in the chat, they do collect NIFCs. They fill albums with NIFCs and continue to upgrade to better conditions. So there is a market out there for it. And I am aware of people that do pay over face value for NIFCs. I think it's just about what someone's willing to pay for something that they're collecting. So I believe that the coin community and coin collecting is one of the few hobbies that are really dictated or determined by the value is determined by those that collect the actual item. So if you want to pay $20 for a specific coin that's worth $10, because it's a specific hole that you've been needing to fill in your album, then people would pay that, not so much to gain the value of the actual silver or the coin, but to complete their collections, kind of like trading cards and the bobbleheads and all these things. The difference is coin collecting has actual value in the metal content. Silver is actual value. Gold is actual value. What's going on? Mickey Robs Banks. Mickey Robs Banks is in the building. What's going on, brother? Mickey, I know you told me to notify you when the military is here. You're probably already aware that the military is here, but there is now footage of the military riding through New York City. So, military is here. We have the Navy Hospital on the west side of Manhattan, and we also have the Javits Center, which was converted to a temporary hospital. So these are things that we've never experienced these things before. Everything is completely new to us. All right, US, you have a great night. And thank you for bearing with me and the technical difficulties. And you have a great weekend and be safe, my friend. All right, we have 6 rolls remaining for Casey Rhodes. And Casey Rhodes, you have a 6 times multiplier. So hopefully, last Friday, Casey Rhodes was able to get, I believe it was all Benjis on the spin. Yeah, it's, what a time to be alive. All right, Mercer, you have a great night. Be safe. I will talk to you soon. All right, let's take a look here. We have a 1999, 85, and the 2002. So there's an NIFC. I knew there was at least one in there. It's come to a situation where you have to wonder going forward if living in the city is the best move. When you're living in an area where as highly populated. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Thank you, Gigi. I wish I can show it, but that would be an epic face reveal there. But, my concern is I've lived in New York my whole life. I was born and raised in New York. And when you watch the Doomsday Preppers and you watch, these apocalyptic movies where they always encourage you to stay away from the cities. Now it's at a point where I'm actually really considering whether we want to continue to live in New York going forward. Because, the hope is that this will subside. But the next time could be worse. And being in New York would not be the best option, especially for a pandemic where spreading it through people is the main source. Let's see here. Rosebud said it's better to not know what is really going on. It's quite depressing unless you have the right attitude. Absolutely, Rosebud. With all the media and all of the nightmare stories that you hear from people that you know, people that you're close to, it could definitely be depressing. Me personally, I can do a better job disconnecting from watching the news. But even so, you're in the thick of it here in New York, so it's unescapable. You go outside, you're constantly reminded about the severity of it. You turn on the TV, you're reminded. You get text message alerts from the New York State, the government, telling you to cover your nose and mouth when you go outside. Requesting medical professionals to help. It's really something. It's something else. Oh, look at that. That's a very nice toner there. 1979. But we do have to have a hopeful attitude. And, believe that things will improve. Up North, what's going on? Up North Collector. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. We're on the final roll for Casey Rhodes. That is a 1999. All right, Casey Rhodes. You have NIFCs and toners. It looks to be just about a complete roll. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 850 in NIFCs and toners. But before we do any upgrades, let's take a look at what we will pull on the Saca spin. This is a 6 times multiplier here for Casey Rhodes. Actually, hold on. 2 Saca spins with the 6 times multiplier. So technically, Casey Rhodes, we're looking at a possible 12 times multiplier here on one spin. Let's take a look. You have 12 spin opportunities here.
Imagine if you got 12 walkers. That would be amazing.
Yeah, well, for half a box, he was able to get 6 walkers. So let's see. Gigi? Thank you, Gigi. All right, Casey. Good luck. All right, 2 40 percenters. Now, Casey Rhodes, here's how it works. You can take the 2 40 percenters, multiply that by 12, and receive 24 40 percenters. That is about a roll. That is about a roll of 40 percenters. Actually, it's more. So you have the 240 percenters in spin number 1. You can choose to spin again, or you can use the 12 times multiplier on the 40 percenters. So the question is, what are you going to do, Casey? And guys, help Casey out. What would you do? Would you take the whole roll of 40 percenters? Would you try to go for a Walker and use the multiplier on that? A Benji? What would you do?
I would take the whole roll because I would upgrade it.
Okay, well, there are plenty of spins. Casey has 11 other spins if he wants to go forward to try to get something better. Or you can take the 24. Let's see here. We have a nice mix here. That's right, Jay Corona, 24 40 percenters. And Casey's going to go with the spin. Look at that mix. We had Rebel Randy say spin. Ozzy Coin says spin again. MS said take the 24. Gene said take the roll. Vieira said take the roll. Rosebud said take the money. But Casey's going to go for spin number 2. Let's see. Let's take a look and see if it's the right choice. Spin number 2.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Silver quarter.
I saw it.
Silver quarter. Look how close that was. Oh my goodness.
Just a tiny bit over.
All right, so a silver quarter. So I'm pretty sure you're going to want to go for the second spin here, for the third spin here. Mickey said, I take the low hanging fruit. So in this case, it was the wrong decision. However, you do have more spins. So 1960. All right, let's respin. Let's respin. This is spin number 3. Let's keep track. Spin number 3. Good luck. Come on. Could it be? Stop. Stop. Stop! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Another silver quarter, and that one wasn't as close. So that is spin number 3. So you get another spin. You get another silver quarter here. All right, let's keep the spins going. I feel like we're playing Wheel of Fortune here. All right, Gigi, come on. Let's get Casey, a Benji, or Walker. At least one of them. So this is spin number 4 or 5. All right, 2 silver quarters.
Now you got a hard decision.
Oh, the decision is hard now, Casey. 2 silver quarters. So on the first spin, you got 2 40%ers. Second spin, you got a quarter. Third spin, you got a quarter. Fourth spin, you have 2 quarters. Now you can times this by 8 and get 16 quarters if you use the remaining as a multiplier. But Casey's going to keep it going. Casey wants the Walker or the Benji. So that was spin 1, spin 2, spin 3, spin 4. We're going to go for spin 5. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe Casey Rhodes. Casey Rhodes is going for the home run here. The suspense. The anticipation. Oh, it looks like you may have another chance. 2 more silver quarters. 2 more silver quarters. So there you have it. 2 more silver quarters, 1945 and a 1960. That was spin number 5. Now, if you multiply that by 7, oh, well, Casey says, I don't want to hear it. Spin it again. Let's do it. Come on, Casey. Come on, Casey. Casey, Casey, Casey. All right. Casey has passed on the quarters twice here. Oh, the quarters again. The quarters again. All right. Now it's a 6 times multiplier. Do you want to keep going with the spins? You made it this far. Spin 1, spin 2, spin 3, spin 4, spin 5, spin 6. And this is what happens when you donate for a box. You have the opportunity to get a lot back as well. Casey's going for spin number 7 here.
I'm not surprised.
All right, spin number 7. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. 2 quarters. I tell you what, it's better than a 40%er. That's right, Mickey, for sure. So 2 more quarters. 2 more quarters. You have 7 spins here. You have 5 remaining. You could use the 5 times multiplier to get 10 silver quarters, or we can keep this spin going. What's it going to be, Casey? Your last 4 spins were 2 Washington silver quarters, which is awesome, by the way. That is the 3rd best on the list. All right, Gigi. Good luck. Casey wants the Benji or Walker. That's what it is. Oh! Stop! 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 Oh! Silver quarter. So a downgrade on spin number 8. A silver quarter for spin number 8. The pressure, the suspense, the anticipation. Either way, you're getting a bunch of silver. And let's see.
Quarters to be exact, mostly.
Rita says, can you see me? I can see you, Rita. I can see you. I'm looking through your window right now. All right, Casey, this is spin number 9. You now have a 3 times multiplier here. Here we go. I think we did it. So the Benji finally came through. Now the question is, Casey, do you want to use your 3 times multiplier? Here is Benji number 1. We can add 2 more to make it a total of 3. A Benji times 3 is 3. Math. All right. So the decision is yours, Casey Rhodes. The Benji times 3 or keep it going. What's it going to be? The suspense, the anticipation.
What you want to do?
All right, the Benji times 3. Boom! So there we have it, 1963 and 1951. So that is 3 Benjis, 2 40%ers, and 11 silver quarters. Look at all of this silver here. Unbelievable. And you also can upgrade this here. This is $8.50 worth of toners and NIFCs. So Casey Rhodes, you can upgrade that to a 40%er and a Benji or Walker. And Vieira Coin says, give him a red book on us. So Casey Rhodes, you will also receive a red book courtesy of Vieira Coins. All right, Casey, we'll upgrade you. Do you want a Benji or a Walker? We'll upgrade it to a Benji or a Walker plus a 40%er. All right. And there is another 40%er here. And he will also receive 25 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot, guys. So that stack could very well grow at the end of the stream. All right, Casey says Benji. All right, Casey, Benji it is. And there we have it, Benji number 4. So we put the 40%er and we put the Benji in there. So we will take this and throw it in the grinder. So there you have it, Casey Rhodes. How about that? What's going on? Collective Chris is in the building. All right, guys. All right, Casey Rhodes. Let's put this in here for now. We do have your wallet from the auction as well. And let's just label this just for time's sakes. All right, Casey Rhodes, congratulations. A whole bunch of silver here. Look at that. And we will put this with your other wallet. I just have it off to the side. Look at all that silver for Casey Rhodes. Casey Rhodes also has an auction item as well. All right, Casey Rhodes. But wait, there's more. I have Mrs. Plata here to help me out because Casey Rhodes is getting 25 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. 25 entries. So let's take a look at all the entries here. All right. 25 entries. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 entries. All right. Let's read them off as we enter them in. Are you ready, Mrs. Plata?
Yes.
All right. Number 9. Number 90. Number 1. You may want to write smaller, Mrs. Plata.
Okay.
Number 7. Number 5. Number 21. Number 81. number 64, number 53, number 70, number 11, number 83. This is incredible. Number 45, number 28, number 14, number 25, number 41, number 82, incredible, number 50, number 20, number 73, number 97, number 6, number 69, and number 35 for Casey Rhodes. So Casey Rhodes, 25 entries for your entire box donation. You have a bunch of silver already, and it looks like you may pull out some more as well. So thank you, Casey, for the generous donation. And we're going to move on to Paul Hampton. Paul Hampton, are you here? We have 8 rolls for Paul Hampton. And this was the remaining of box number 1. And then we have a couple of boxes still on deck. So Paul Hampton, Silver Balls, Jay Corona, Gene, Rockin' Roots, Clay 37, D-Dubs, S. Robbins, George Kimmel, Scott Jarvie, Dennis Stewart, and Julie Greathouse are on deck. Thank you guys for being patient. But wait, we have also received a donation from Penny Dog. Wait, I should have checked the description here. Hopefully, I did not make a mistake here. Let's see. Bear with me. All right, Paul is in the building, everybody. All right, let's refresh. Thank you, Mrs. Plata.
You're welcome.
And we have received a donation from Penny Dog. That's right. What's going on? NCFX is in the building. All right. Thank you so much, Penny Dog. I appreciate that. And we have you down here on the queue. And let's keep the hunt going. Paul Hampton, here we go. Good luck. After Paul's rolls, we will give away one of these prizes from Dizzy. We will use the random comment picker. I appreciate that, Penny Dog, but you know we have to get you your rolls, so whether you want them or not, I will be doing rolls for you. No donation goes unrewarded. I really appreciate you doing that. Very, very cool. All right, let's take a look. Plenty of NIFCs in the hunt tonight. Plenty of toners. However, we have not found silver yet, and we are finishing up the second box of the night. All right, let's see here. And Penny Dog says, please give anything to NCFXSTI. All right, will do, Penny Dog. Very, very thoughtful of you. And I appreciate you wanting to just donate. So just confirm. So do you want the jackpot entries to go to NCFX as well? Come on, Paul. Let's find some silver here. Before the stream cut off earlier, I did announce that it is Autism Awareness Month. I did share with you guys that my son Ethan has autism. So those just joining us, make sure if you're not aware of what the autism spectrum is, take a second to do some research, learn about it. It's a developmental disability that affects millions of people and several families. All right, NCFX. So let's make a note here that that's going to be give to NCFX. All right, and NCFX has a wallet account on the channel as well. Let's take a look here. Handful of clad, oh so sad. I'm looking for magic coins, guys. It's been a while since we found one on the channel. It's one of the funnest things that I enjoy doing during the coin roll hunt, when I find a magic coin and I get to open it. But unfortunately, we have just not been having the luck. Two more rolls for Paul Hampton. Oh, here comes the food comments now. I saw ham and turkey in the chat there, Collective Chris. And I'm here thinking sandwich, but now I'm probably thinking that I'm not thinking big enough. Turkey, huh? That sounds amazing. All right. And guys, keep an eye out for a flash auction that I will be doing before the week is up. So make sure your notifications are turned on. I will have a bargain bin full of $1 items, and the flash auction will not be announced. But if you end up catching it, you may come away with some very, very nice items for a great price. All right. Unfortunately, all we found is the 2004 NIFC for you, Paul. But Paul, let's get you a Saca spin. Gigi, would you like to do the honors? All right, Gigi's fired up here. We are slowly but surely working our way down the queue, so I thank you guys for your patience. All right, Paul. Good luck. Oh, just going to pass to Benji. Silver quarter. Silver quarter. Sorry. There you go. Silver quarter for Paul Hampton. So, Paul, you get the silver quarter, 1951. From Denver. So let's pull out Paul's wallet here.
Does he have one more spin?
Yes, Paul does have a second spin. So Paul, thank you for that, Gigi. Paul, would you like to use your multiplier or go for spin number 2? What's it going to be, Paul? Spin number 2 or use the multiplier? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're almost halfway through. I think we're just about halfway through the roll of quarters. But that's what it's all about, guys. Spreading the silver around, getting value for your donations. And Paul Paul says, give me the whole roll, will you? So what's it going to be, Paul? A spin or a multiplier for the quarter? And let's pull out Paul's wallet here. Dizzy made it, everybody. Dizzy, what's going on, brother?
Hello, Dizzy.
We are going to do some giveaways on your behalf. All right, Paul wants to go for that second spin, so here we go. Gigi, good luck. Let's see. Stop. Oh my goodness. A 40%er. So a 40%er for Paul. The gamble, unfortunately, did not pay off. You get a 1967 40%er. And a silver quarter and an NIFC. Here is Paul. And let's add that to your items here. All right. Now, Paul, you will receive 4 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. We are at 10 jackpot prizes right now. And here are the entries. You get entry number 100, entry number 57, entry number 79, and entry number 32. Once again, you get the 100, 57, 79, and 32. All right, so there you have it, Paul. Good luck. And we are going to move on to the first giveaway, the first Dizzy giveaway of the night. All right, guys, here is the comment video. Oh, let's see here. Let's pull up the comment video here. Let's bear with me, guys. All right, let's see if that's the comment video. That should be the comment video of the Saca Plata Jackpot preview for Friday, April 3rd. So I'm going to pull up the random comment picker, and we will play a game for the other one. So the random comment picker winner will have an option to choose from one of these 2 envelopes. All right, let's pull up the random comment picker. Random comment picker. All right. Here we go. Let's enter the URL. Let's refresh. It is not working, so maybe that's not the correct one. I'm going to have to choose. Let's see here. If one of my mods can provide me with the comment video, I am going to scoop it up here on the phone, but if we can just verify that the one I posted there is the correct one, I apologize for the inconvenience. And let's see, Saca Plata Jackpot preview video. All right. Here we are. This video has comments disabled. That is so weird. If I cannot do it via random comment picker, then we'll just play a game. Yeah, for some reason it's not working here. Let's just refresh the page. You're right. You're right, Jay Corona. Just refresh. And here we are. It did not work. Oops, this video has comments disabled, which is not true, by the way. Saca Plata Jackpot preview. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make it a game here. We're just going to make it a game. So we'll just be playing games going forward. I apologize. That is very weird. We have 34 people in the chat, and it's game time. All right, when you see it in the chat, you can begin. A U.S. state, go! And it must be correct spelling. The whole state must be written out. A U.S. state. And here comes the matrix of U.S. states. Who will get it first? Not seeing it yet. My eyes, they're burning. Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner. Winner chicken dinner. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. We have a winner. And that winner is Mel's Coin Corner. South Dakota is the correct answer. Congratulations, Mel. You have won one of these two envelopes, courtesy of Dizzy. So the question I have for you is envelope number 1 or envelope number 2? Which will you choose? Mel's Coin Corner, congratulations. What's going on? Who was that? The dude abides is in the building. What's going on? Jimmy's in the house. Silver Wolf is in the building. All right, Mel, you finally won a game. That's right, Mel. All right, so number 1 or number 2, Mel? What's it going to be? The suspense, the anticipation. What's going on, Numismatica? Thank you for joining me. Welcome to the stream. All right, Mel's going to go number 1. Here we go, Mel. Would you like to open it live on the stream, or would you like me to just enter it into your wallet? I think we're all curious. I don't even know what's in here, to be honest. This is sealed, you see? So congratulations, Mel. This will be a future giveaway on the stream as well. All right, we're going to open it. Let's take a look. Oh, did I rip something? Hold on. Oh, man, I messed up a CHC sticker here. CHC sticker. Come on, I can save it. I can save it. I have no problems with CHC. CHC, I apologize, CHC. Can you send me a sticker, please? All right, Mel. I'm going to do a sticker trade with CHC and make sure you get a sticker that's not, well, it's not ripped over here. Just the back part is ripped. Darn it. Darn you, Saca Plata. Darn you. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, we have a Shibby Rob channel sticker. Shout out to Shibby Rob. I need one of these as well. And a 2000 S proof. So there you have it, Mel. Mel says, I have a few of those stickers. Well, Mel, if you don't want it, I will gladly take it. But I didn't think you would want a ripped one. I apologize. I could trade it for a new Marshall sticker if you would like. I have a couple of those on my desk. All right. So there you have it, Mel's Coin Corner. I apologize for messing your sticker up, and I will make it up to you. All right, Mel's Coin Corner. And that's why I don't do live mail calls, because I might just cut through the coin. I may cut through a coin, guys. All right. So thank you, Dizzy, for that. We have one more item that we will be giving away courtesy of Dizzy. We also have a jackpot item that we are giving away courtesy of Dizzy as well. All right, we are moving on to Silver Balls. Silver Balls, are you in the building? A half box for Silver Balls. A half box for Silver Balls. Let's open this up. Trusty Kershaw. All right. Rip its head off. Oh, I appreciate that, Mel. All right. So this is box number 3 here, and we have a half box for Silver Balls. So Silver Balls, 25 rolls. Let's see if we can find silver in box number 3. What's going on? S-Mac is in the building. Let's take a look here. That is a toner, 1973. We'll pull that out. Another toner here. The question is, will we find silver at all? Rita, this is stream part 3. Keep your fingers crossed, everyone. Hopefully, we don't have to reboot for part 4. It was a brutal couple of well, it did happen on each of the first 2 videos, but hopefully we're in the clear. All right, let's see here. Bicentennial. We have 10 jackpot prizes. And we are, let's see here. $20 away from an 11th jackpot prize. So we're actually $20 away from an 11th jackpot prize. And let's see if we can get there. Let's open these up. I'm thinking about sandwiches and turkey right now, thanks to you guys in the chat. And guys, my next stream will be on Tuesday night. The auction. That is not to be confused with the flash auction, which I will be doing at some point, no later than Sunday. It's going to be at some point this week. All right, 20 more rolls for Silver Balls. And after Silver Balls, we have Jay Corona, Gene, Rockin' Roots, and Clay 37. How many of you guys are still able to obtain boxes of coinage at your local bank? I am very fortunate, although I have not checked to see if this week's shipment came in. But what I've been doing is on Mondays, I've been picking up as many boxes as possible. That way I limit the amount of time I spend outside. All right, let's see here. That is a 1971. Come on, silver. This is weird. We have the reverse that looks like this, and then you flip it over, and it's like a normal bicentennial. D-Dub says, can I get, wish I could live stream. Well, D-Dub, you can live stream. All you need is the webcam and a laptop. If you want some recommendations on some equipment, you can feel free to email me, and I'll provide you with that. That's an NIFC there. Oh, man. Eggs, bacon, and fried tater. Oh, my goodness. That sounds amazing. I thought we were friends. Why are you guys torturing me with the food? Everyone might as well just share what they had for dinner today. Look at that. That is a nice looking toner there. I did make ribs last night, so that was good. I made some St. Louis style barbecue ribs with baked potato, side salad. Gotta love it. 1977. Now it says pizza. All right, let's see. Dead center. Could that be an NIFC? It is a 2006 NIFC there. All right. You know, now that we've all been required to stay home more, you know, you would expect everything to slow down. For me, it has been the opposite. I mean, these days have been completely flying by, guys. We're already in the beginning of April. I feel like it's only been a week long, but it's been several weeks already that this has been going on. A blur. It's just a blur in history. Rita says Pop-Tart. Gigi loves Pop-Tarts. She likes the s'mores Pop-Tarts. MS says a Fanta. Now, is it a grape Fanta or an orange Fanta? Or is it a pineapple Fanta? I love myself some grape soda. Although I rarely drink it because, well, it's not good for you at all. But everything in moderation. 1983. Ground beef with corn, green beans, and white rice. Having coffee and Dunkin' Donuts at work. Oh, so I'm assuming you're one of the essential workers out there, Jay Corona. I appreciate you making that ultimate sacrifice to being out there, putting yourself in harm's way. I hope that you're safe. But if you keep eating the ground beef with corn, green beans, and white rice, you'll have plenty of protein and energy. All right, let's see here. I've been getting a lot of these coins lately. Not sure who that is. George Kimmel says, my favorite soda is Moxie. I'm not familiar with Moxie at all. Is that a term for something, or is that the actual name? Rita says Moxie. I know, I've never heard Moxie before. And that is a 1996. Jay Corona says, hospital supply chain. Luckily, my children's hospital hasn't been as distressed as other places. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Jay Corona. You know, every hospital here in New York City, including the ones that are closest to me, are in bad shape. They're they're overwhelmed. The workers are overworked. A lot of them are sick and having to leave, which means that these hospitals are becoming understaffed as well. George Kimmel says, you must be young. I am 32 years young, George Kimmel. All right, so we have 8 more rolls for silver balls. It looks like it's going to come down to silver balls 6 times multiplier for the half box. Jay Corona says, you should ask Vieira Coins to get some Guarana Antarctica. It's a Brazilian soda that's fantastic. That sounds fantastic. With a name like that, that sounds delicious. This is a 2000. Handful of clad. Oh, so sad here. I'll tell you what, it's hard to function on a coin roll hunt when you have 10 awesome prizes that you'll be giving away to who knows how many winners. Only time will tell. We do have a couple of large donations, which means that they will have a bunch of entries. However, all right, 5 more rolls for silver balls. George Kimmel says, yep, that's young. Well, thank you, George. Although I am young, I just feel like time is flying by quicker than I've ever experienced before. I know everyone always says as you get older, time flies by faster, but with everything going on, I just think it's scary how fast time is flying. Rita says, I wear masks, gloves, and have been for 3 weeks or more. Well, that's a very smart idea, Rita. Myself, I only wore a mask outside for the first time yesterday. So, you know, I probably should have taken more precaution sooner than I have. But I did, practice the social distancing, and I wore gloves. But it's just a hard thing to really have to go outside with a mask on. It's just something that I guess I was struggling to accept. Well, it's the new norm, and those that adjust and those that are able to push forward. That's a 2006 there. Will have a less difficult time, I guess, because I don't think anyone's going to have it easy for the next couple of months. Jonathan says, I thank God every day I wake up and get a new day to spend with my son. There you have it. I feel the same way about my family, Jonathan. I am grateful every moment that I get to spend with them. Sometimes I feel like it's selfish of me that I'm happy that they're always with me because we're spending a lot more time together. And in doing so, our relationships are continuing to blossom. Final roll for silver balls. Rosebud said, yes, Rosebud, I actually mentioned that earlier today. You know, I definitely wish the best for him and his family. And, you know, you hear about all these people that you know of or that you know personally, which I do not know him personally, but I do know of him, and I have for quite some time. You know, it just reiterates the severity of the situation. All right, so this is we have quite a few NIFCs, 3, 4. All right, so not that many. 4 NIFCs and 4 toners for silver balls. Now, silver balls, I hope you're on the stream because you have a 6 times multiplier that I would like you to call the shots on. And silver balls, if you're not here, then I would be forced to well, the chat as a unit will make the decision, the best decision that we feel is best for you. But hopefully you're here. Silver balls, are you here? We're going to do Saca spin number 1 here. And you can use the 6 times multiplier. Hopefully it'll make it easy for us. If we get a Benji or Walker on the first spin, then we could just use the multiplier, no questions asked. All right, silver balls. Good luck. Oh my goodness, go! Go! Oh, I spoke too soon. Way too soon. Too soon? Yes, too soon. So I guess the only good news is that we are left with an easy decision. Of course, we will spin. The 40%er is the least valuable on the wheel. So that was spin number 1. And let's go for spin number 2. Dennis says spin. Rita says, remember almost a month ago I called it on oncoming plague more than a pandemic. Yeah, you know, when you're talking about millions and millions of people, I think if you had to choose the most likely scenario for an apocalyptic situation, I think it would be a pandemic or a plague of some kind, just for the sheer numbers that we've experienced throughout our history, even before our specific time. But 40%er. So that is spin number 2. Spin number 2. Oh, that is spin number 2. So let's go for spin number 3. You have spin number 3 with a 3 times multiplier. Here we go. There we go. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, man. Silver quarter. Silver quarter. So now comes the question. Do we use the 3 times multiplier or do we keep going? What do you guys think? If you were silver balls, would you use the 3 times multiplier, or would you use your 4th spin? Dennis says spin. Dizzy says spin. Rosebud says sad because he's given so much. I sent him a 35-year-old medical treatment, but I don't think he got it. Yeah, it's definitely tough to see people, go through it and suffer through it. All right, mostly everyone's saying spin, so we're going to go with the majority here. Spin number 4. And another silver quarter here. So that is spin number 4. And what do you guys think? Do we keep spinning or do we use the 2 times multiplier? Let's see here. Yeah, the quarters are definitely coming out tonight. We are half roll in already. All right, more spins. Let's do another spin. This is spin number 5 here. Stop, stop, stop. It's going to pass the Walker again. Silver quarter. Let's keep it going. The final spin. Silver balls. Good luck. Could it finally be? I think it finally is. Boom! Walker! We finally got the Walker. We tried and we tried and we were persistent and we made it happen for silver balls. So there you have it, silver balls. That's a 1945 Walker from San Francisco. So you get the Walker, the 2 40%ers, the 3 silver quarters, and you have a bunch of NIFCs and toners that you can upgrade if you choose. 1 Walker is better than no Walker. That's right, Dizzy. So silver balls, let's take a look at your wallet here. Silver balls also has an impressive wallet. He has some slabs in here, a bunch of silver, and we will add to that total as well. So there you have it, silver balls. And thank you so much for the donation. But wait, there's more. You will receive 12 entries into the Saca Plata Jackpot. So 12 entries for silver balls. Let's pull out these 12 entries here. Mrs. Plata's here to help. Thank you, Mrs. Plata. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 more. Last week we ran out of entries. Mrs. Plata had to create some entries for me on the spot. So, Mrs. Plata, thank you for helping me out.
You're welcome.
All right. So, let's see here. Oh, by the way, we are at 11 jackpot prizes thanks to a donation from Rockzilla. Rockzilla, thank you so much for the donation, brother. We'll get you down here on the queue. So with that donation, we have 11 jackpot prizes. All right. So we're going to announce the entries for silver balls. 12 entries. And Rockzilla, are you in the building? All right, here we go. 24, 51, 59, 34, 94, 75, 40, 96, 46, 65, 4, and number 88 for silver balls. So there you have it. Rockzilla's in the building. What's going on, Rock? Thank you so much for the donation, brother. With that donation, we are now at 11 jackpot prizes. So without further ado, let's take a look at the 11th jackpot prize of the night. Boom! We have a Barber collection. It is a Barber half dollar, 1908, a Barber quarter, 1916, and a Barber dimes, 1911 from Denver. So you get the 3, you get the half, you get the quarter, and you get the dime. That is jackpot prize number 11. Incredible. And we are going to move on to Jay Corona. Jay, are you still in the building? Let's pull out 4 rolls for Jay. Yeah, we had the Barber half on the auction for the first time. I went through my Barber half collection, which I collect the Barber halves, dimes, and quarters. I have albums in my own personal collection. So I finally went through the halves, and all the doubles I basically want to make available to you guys, whether it's via auction or jackpot or giveaways. So plenty more where that came from. All right, Jay Corona. 4 rolls for Jay Corona. Let's get going. 41 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here, even through all of the technical difficulties that we went through earlier. Hopefully that's behind us. If not, we're getting through this stream one way or another. Hopefully it's the easy way, not the hard way, but that's a bicentennial. All right,